Good evening. Wait a minute, I didn't hear that. All right, hey, look, y'all gonna have to bring the energy now. We've been here all day. And we came to celebrate some people today, okay? All right, here we go. Hey, my name is Dr. Jason Johnson, and on behalf of the faculty and staff at Oklahoma City Community College, I'm honored to welcome you all to this commencement ceremony, honoring the class of 2025. At this time, please rise for the national anthem and remain standing as we give the invocation by Chair David Eccles of the Oklahoma City Community College Board of Regents.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing. Let's pray. Most gracious Heavenly Father, we come before you this afternoon with joyful and grateful hearts as we gather to celebrate the class of 2025. For the students who are receiving diplomas or certificates, we lift them up and pray you bless them in their future endeavors. And likewise, we express our gratitude for the family, friends, faculty, and staff who have empowered, influenced, and stewarded these individuals to this point in their lives. Lord, we ask that you would grant us the courage and patience to support others as others have supported us. Amen. Please be seated. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you the lady of the hour, our dear president, Dr. Matra Staley-Jones. Please welcome her.
Well, good evening. Before we kick things off, I would like to recognize a few of our distinguished faculty with the President's Award for Excellence in Teaching. Although we use the title President's Award for Excellence in Teaching, it is a recognition not only by my office, but recognition by colleagues and students of a professor who models the very best among our exceptional faculty. Please join me in recognizing the 2025 recipients of the President's Award for Excellence in Teaching from the Division of Science, Engineering, and Mathematics. As each name is announced, I invite the award recipients to proceed to the stage to be formally recognized for their outstanding accomplishments. We're going to get things started with Professor Layla Dougherty, Professor of Nursing. Congratulations. Professor Jason Weger, Professor of Nursing. Come on down. Professor Sarah Baker, Professor of SLPA. And Professor Renee Thomas, Professor of Physical Therapy. Congratulations on being a 2025 President's Award in Excellence in Teaching recipient. It's now my pleasure to introduce our Vice Chair, Regent Dr. Christy Bergen from the Oklahoma City Community College Board of Regents. Regent Bergen.
Good evening, everyone. I appreciate each and every one of you, graduates, families, friends, and honored guests, for attending this monumental occasion. My name is Regent Christy Bergen, and I have the honor of serving as Vice Chair of the Board of Regents for Oklahoma City Community College. On behalf of the governing board, it is my honor to welcome you, each and every one, to the 2025 commencement ceremony. Today is not the end of a journey. It is the realization of a vision each of you dared to believe. It is the evidence of the faith within yourselves to begin something honorable, to grow, and to step boldly into your purpose. You choose to pursue something monumental. This is something no one can ever take away from you. That would be wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and most importantly, education. You sharpened your abilities to think, to serve, and to lead. And you did it so that your life and the lives of those that you care for can have a more profound path. That's the power of purpose. It ripples outward, shaping families, communities, nations, the world, entire generations. Graduates, I challenge each of you today to ask yourself one question. What legacy do I want to leave? As you reflect on that question, take a look at where you are now. You're a different person from the one who first walked through the doors of this college. Growth has happened. And much of it is because of the courageous, consistent choices you have made along the way. When you define your legacy, I truly hope it includes the bravery to keep choosing what is right and what is meaningful. Good choices may not always be loud, but they are always powerful. They create momentum. They build character. And over time, they shape not just your story, but the stories of those who walk beside you and come after you. And here's what makes it even more remarkable. You are the only you this world will ever know. Across all time and humanity, no one else will carry your exact combination of gifts, insight, voice, and soul. You are not a copy. You're an original. And that makes your presence here extraordinary. As you go forth, remember this: a mind conscious of its goodness has the quiet strength to press through doubt and navigate around obstacles to reach its heart's desire. That is exactly what you have done today, and this is only the beginning. And now, it is my privilege to introduce a woman who embodies the very spirit of today's celebration. And she is an OCCC alumnus. Teresa Singleton is the Foundation Director of Delta Dental of Oklahoma, where since 2009 she has stewarded a $5 million annual budget to improve oral health and wellness across our state. Under her leadership, the foundation provides vital grants, scholarships, charitable dental care, and education to countless Oklahomans. She is a champion for health equity, working side by side with dental safety net clinics and programs to ensure that every smile has a chance to shine. Teresa earned her Associates of Science in Diversified Studies here at Oklahoma City Community College in 2008. She then completed her bachelor's in business administration at Southern Nazarene University. She earned her master's in human and health services administration from the University of Oklahoma. And during her time at OU, she was named a graduate research fellow in the Center for Social Justice, cementing her path as both a thinker and a doer. Her list of honors is as impressive as it is well earned. A 3-time 50 Making a Difference honoree by the Journal Record, a healthcare hero in 2025, and one of Oklahoma Magazine's Oklahomans of the Year. She's an alumnus member of Future Business Leaders of America, Phi Beta Lambda, a volunteer judge for national student competitions, a member of the Oklahoma Medical Reserve Corps, and a volunteer with Poetic Justice, a nonprofit bringing healing through writing and the arts to incarcerated women. But perhaps what stands out most is this: Teresa does not just lead with her mind, she leads with her heart. And tonight, she brings all that wisdom, warmth, and lived experience to inspire you, our graduates, as you step into your next chapter. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished alumnus, a trailblazer and servant leader, Teresa Singleton.
Wow, thank you. President Jones, members of the Board of Regents, faculty and staff
proud parents, family, and friends, and especially graduates, thank you for the honor of sharing this evening with you tonight. And congratulations, class of 2025, health professionals, graduates. You did it. Yay, yeah. I can imagine what it took for you to be here celebrating this tonight. First, you had to believe in yourself, and you had to be brave enough to start this degree program. Then you had to overcome obstacles, everything from the naysayers to the tuition cost to the logistics of just making it happen. Next, you had to come to peace with the opportunity cost. Now, that's a term I learned when I took microeconomics at OCCC, when I was 40. So I don't really have to imagine what you've been through. I have been there, I know. Opportunity cost. Now that means for the past couple of years, a lot of time that would have been spent with your kids, with your friends, with your family, or could have been spent making money or, I don't know, sleeping, instead was spent reading and studying and attending classes. You have sacrificed a great deal to be here tonight, and you have earned it. Congratulations. The beauty of community college is it not only serves as an effective launching pad for the traditional student right out of high school, but it also serves as an education reentry point for non-traditional students like I was, like many of you are. So while you were doing everything it took to get this degree completion program, many of you were also working full-time or part-time jobs, or both. Many of you were caring for children, attending their school activities and sports, or taking care of aging parents, or both. These and the other commitments that you managed during your pursuit of this degree makes today's victory even sweeter. Now, this is my first commencement speech, and I've been really, really nervous about it. I was really tempted to use AI to make the speech better, but as you can probably tell, I didn't. And I'm no Luddite, but I have yet to give in to the idea of AI to write. I guess because my whole life I've worked hard toward becoming a decent writer. When AI came for the manufacturing jobs, I said, well, that's great. It just makes things better and faster. When AI came for the technology and medical jobs, I said, well, that's cool. It just makes things better and faster. When AI came for the communications and writing jobs, I said, hey, wait a minute. We don't need that. We don't need that. That's a people job. We don't need that. But the fact is, we can't afford to fear or avoid this technology. The CEO of Virtual Inc. says, Andy Freed, he says, you're not going to lose your job to AI. You're going to lose your job to someone who knows how to use AI. And there is no telling what the near future will bring to your area, your field that you've selected. But I encourage you to stay brave and embrace the technology that comes with it. And I'll do the same someday, just not for this speech. I was thrilled and honored to receive the invitation to address you, in large part because of my deep connection to OCCC. Now, as you heard, I'm a graduate of OCCC, but my bond to this institution goes back much further than that. I remember in my early teenage years watching my dad work a full-time job, full-time entry-level corporate job, work part-time at a gas station, and in between, study textbooks as he worked toward his business degree at OCCC. But back then, in the 70s, they called it Sock Jock, South Oklahoma City Junior College. My dad never finished his degree, but he set a great example for me, and I also saw how hard it was to raise a family and support a family and go to college all at the same time. So I decided then and there, right out of high school, I'd go straight through college, which I did not. I started out strong, a freshman year at OU, but my sophomore year, life happened. I dropped out. Granted, this was back in the day when you could, a degree was not always a prerequisite for many of the careers it is today. I started at a radio station where I gained copywriting experience that led to a job at a major ad agency. And after 3 years of 80-hour work weeks, I had gained enough experience to go and build my own small business, helping other small businesses with marketing and communications. By the time I hit 40 last year, well, okay, maybe 20 years ago-ish, I was a full-time working mom, a full-time working divorced mom of 3, and I knew I needed to complete my degree if I wanted to keep growing my career. It was also important to me to finish the goal that the teenage me had set so many years before, and to set a good example for my kids. And OCCC was there for me. I became a first-generation college graduate when I received my Associate of Science in Diversified Studies at age 43. Thank you, OCCC. Thank you. How many first-generation college grads do we have here tonight? Let me hear from you. Yeah, congratulations. That's awesome. I went on to get my bachelor's through the Southern Nazarene University degree completion program at age 45, and my master's from OU at age 53. But 16 years ago, when I landed my dream job managing the Delta Dental of Oklahoma Foundation, the only degree I had was my associate's from OCCC. Delta Dental of Oklahoma is a not-for-profit dental insurance company with a mission to improve the oral health of all Oklahomans. So in addition to providing dental benefits to about 1 million Oklahomans, the proceeds of the company go to the foundation. And we at the foundation, among other things, help provide dental care access to those who can't afford the care they need. So after spending the first half of my career in business communications, having the opportunity to spend this time and this part of my career in a position that gets to help people is very rewarding, and I'll always be grateful to OCCC for helping me get here. So, you were not only courageous enough to start and complete a degree program, you were brave enough to choose the field of healthcare, and I wholeheartedly commend you. Healthcare is a challenging field, and there's a tremendous need for people like you. Now, I'm in this field too, but I'm a facilitator. Some might call me an administrator, a term that will come to mean more to you in the future. But for now, the point is, some of us don't have the gifts that some of you do, and that's why we admire you all the more. I've lived long enough to experience every field you're entering, and I can tell you from that experience that people are going to greatly appreciate you. Like nurses, for example. I remember like yesterday when I had my first child. It ended up being an emergency C-section, and I had no frame of reference for pain. When I woke up from general anesthesia with 5 inches of stitches, I thought I was going to die. The pain, I was terrified, and all these years later, I remember the nurses who took care of me during that time. They were truly angels of mercy. EMTs, first responders, thank God for you all. Some of us are deer in the headlights kind of people when it comes to emergencies. Anybody else like that at all? It's just me? Okay, yeah, that's great. Well, I can't help it, but I totally freeze up in an emergency. And I'm just grateful for those of you who have that strength. Occupational therapy assistants. Yeah. You will help people return to everyday life after life-altering surgeries or injuries. Physical therapy assistants. You'll help people gain their strength and their balance and their hope. Respiratory therapy assistants. You'll help patients get through some of the most critical times of their lives. And anesthesia assistants, you're everybody's favorite. It's true. PT help you, but they gotta hurt you first. But anesthesia, thank you, sweet baby Jesus, for that. But even if they never know your name, even if they forget to tell you, patients are going to be so grateful for you. Now, I don't mean to be a downer, but I do want to help prepare you for the messy side of your field. You'll be dealing with people who may be dealing with the most terrifying or worst experience of their life at that time. You'll have to extend a lot of grace to them because they're afraid and they're confused and they're looking to you for answers and help and health. It's a lot. You'll also face frustrations with the machine, the healthcare system. You'll have to deal with rules and regulations and financial considerations and administrators, and all you'll want to do is help your patients. So that brings me to this advice. You must take care of yourselves first. You have to protect yourselves from the compassion fatigue that can come with the kind of field you've chosen. I'm going to share a story with you that's decades old, and I bet it's been in thousands of other commencement addresses, and AI would probably tell me not to do it, so I'm definitely going to. First, the backstory. 16 years ago, when I started at the Delta Dental of Oklahoma Foundation, I had no experience in dealing directly with people in need. Every day, people would call our foundation desperate for help. They not only needed resources and guidance, they needed to share their story, their burden, so I listened. And after a while, I became overwhelmed by the feeling that there was just too much need and that I could just never do enough. And then I heard an adaptation of a story called The Star Thrower by Lauren Isley, and it changed my outlook. So here it is. One sunny morning, a man was walking on a beach that was covered in starfish. A stormy tide had washed them up and marooned them, and they were sure to dry out and die in the hot sun. In the distance, he noticed a figure who seemed to be dancing. As he drew closer, he realized it was a boy. The boy was bending down and picking up starfish and slinging them into the ocean, one after another, tirelessly and devotedly. When he got close enough, the man said to the boy, "Why are you doing this? There are hundreds, maybe thousands of starfish on this beach, and the sun is getting hotter by the minute. You can't save them all. You can't make a difference." The boy paused and thought for a moment. Then he bent down and picked up a starfish and flung it in the ocean, and he said to the man, "I made a difference to that one." There will probably become a time in your bravely chosen career when you will need to remember that you made a difference to that one, and it was enough. It is enough. You are enough. One final thought. While you should be incredibly proud of the degree completion you've done, you should also be proud of the example you have set to the people who have watched you make this happen. You have given them the gift of dreaming and believing for themselves. Just as my dad inspired me, my kids grew up watching me with a textbook in my hands, and they all went on to finish their college degrees. Tonight, you are inspiring others to reach further and higher. Your friends, your siblings, your children, maybe even your parents. Hey, look at me. It's never too late. After you take a little time to bask in the glory of this accomplishment, I encourage you to set your sights on the next one. Whether it's another degree, a certification, or a specific job, I have no doubt you will achieve it because you've already proven your ability and endurance with the milestone we are celebrating tonight. Again, thank you for the honor of addressing you. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you very much for such an endearing, insightful, incredible speech. Thank you so much for sharing. Give our incredible speaker another round of applause. We do have a small token of our appreciation, so if you'll join me, if you'll come back up one more time, we'll present that to you. We also would like to acknowledge our special guests in the audience that have joined us to celebrate. Thank you for supporting us throughout the year and for being here. It's now my pleasure to introduce Oklahoma City Community College's Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Liz Largent.
And now, will the graduating class of 2025 please stand? Honored guests, members of the Oklahoma City Community College Board of Regents, and President Jones, each of the students standing before you has completed or will this summer complete all the requirements for an associate degree or certificate. I present these candidates to you with my recommendation that the appropriate certificate or degree be conferred upon them. What say you, President Jones?
Thank you, Dr. Largent. It is my privilege to honor your recommendation. Students, by the authority vested in me by the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education and the Oklahoma City Community College Board of Regents, I confer upon each of you the certificate or associate degree for which you qualify. As a symbol of your graduation, drum roll, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations. To the graduating class of 2025, thank you for allowing us to be part of your college education. I know you will achieve great things in the future as incredible citizens of the state of Oklahoma. When directed, please visit the stage to receive your certificate or degree. Now it's time to present these deserving students.
Riley Drew. Lisa Knowles Cole. Laura Newton. Elena Mangus. Katie Beth Wingington. Tabitha Day. Alyssa Danielle Stam. Emma Futong Sigala. Judith Mulu. Victorine Mbole. Clinton Ono. Jenny Shane. Lichelle Black. Shelby Kyle. Haley Brewster. Madeline Cassidy. Ashlyn Nicole McGinnis. Amber Cox. Caitlin Yo. Faith Omeneke. Hannah Pulio. Alana Cox. Veronica Rico. Sonia Marina Taft. McCleary Tanner. Rade Vernon. Laika Rizindo. Bethany Bryan. Mallory Woodard. Alyssa June Stutzman. Brooklyn Venegas. Abigail Denso. Katie Kroom. Allie Jo Green. Chloe Connor. Danielle Johnson. Sarah Campbell. Montana Graham. Taylor Boone. Mia Moore. Emily McCormick. Melissa Delgado Perkins. Kaylee Skaggs. Carly Ann Bashirs. Holly Ann Epperson. Ashley Castro Giovanni. Alexander Ogunche Ye. Lainey Ann Carter. Riley Joe Laverne Lee. Lana Barrett. Ashley Jones. Madison Hunt. Carlisha Williams. Catherine Elizabeth Williams. Krista Lyon. Lauren Miller. David Courtwright. Caitlin Williams. Sarah Corley. Letitia Montgomery. Amanda Emily Lira. Casey Purdom. Tiara Palacios. Elise Paget Sicker. Jasmine Amay. Abigail McHugh. Samuel Schneider. Eva Odd. Kaylee Warren. Shinjin Black. Brock Thompson. Reese Bankston. Cody Perrin. Pius Kalunge Mwenda. Brittany Roper. Christy Glandon. Ashley Hasso. Cassandra Opperman. Ronella Collins. Tanisha Lynn Johnson. Mackenzie Derby. Osiobi Okoya. Yisel Rocha. Michaela Campo. Nathaniel Davis. Antonia Bradshaw. Robert Brown. Jacqueline Mohi. Diana Hernandez Reyes. Brooke Higginbottom. Michael Farrell. Ekaterina de la Rosa. Verónica González Huerta. Stacy Hoblitzel. Namnian Shah. Bailey Harris. Samantha Blem. Melissa Prince. Tegan Reddick. Catherine Lark Reilly. Jake Abraham. Dalton Clements. Stephen Wynn. Ashton Hall. Dakota Shaw. Nicole Miner. Haley Dawn Fields. Charity Achipa. Tramini Martine Carell.
Let's give our graduates another round of applause. Celebrate. Well, once again, good evening, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, proud families, and most importantly, our graduates. This evening, we celebrate more than academic achievement. We celebrate the triumph of will, the resilience of spirit, and the quiet strength it takes to begin, to persevere, and to finish well. Graduates, take a moment. Breathe it in. You are here. You made it. I hear that. That's great. Give yourselves another round of applause. This chapter may have started with uncertainty, a new campus, unfamiliar faces, moments where the end felt far away. Every class attended, every paper submitted, every decision to keep going when giving up felt easier, that is what brought you here. You have earned more than a diploma. You have earned a moment in time that says, I did not give up. I finished the race. Yet while today is a destination, you were not created to stay here. The world is waiting for you. It is waiting eagerly for what only you can bring: your heart, your perspective, your voice, your leadership, your service to humanity to make this world a better place today and for the next generation. We are living in times that demand more than credentials. They are demanding credentials with conviction. They demand people who are informed and inspired, equipped with knowledge and wisdom, fair and just answers, and the will to do what is right. I believe with all my heart that you are such people. And you have already shown it. You have led, created, competed, and won, making your mark statewide, nationally, and globally. Through the Student Government Association, you advocated for change. In esports, you competed and won on the national stage. You traveled across the globe from Italy covering the 2025 Special Olympics World Winter Games to Gulu, Uganda, where you served communities with compassion and care. Right here at home, you worked on the set of Twisters, participated in biomedical research, were honored by the Nye Leadership Academy, and published powerful creative works in Absolute. Yes, we have published authors right in this room. Whether in labs or legislative halls, digital sets or gaming arenas, you prove that OCCC students lead with impact. Let this be your reminder. You are not just ready, you have already begun. And the best is yet to come. And while I cannot promise the road forward will always be easy, I can assure you that everything you have walked through to reach this point has prepared you for the next step. You are stronger than you know. You are capable of building, healing, and transforming communities, and in some cases, nations. Do not shrink back from that call. And families, thank you. Thank you for the prayers, the sacrifices, and the encouragement. This moment belongs to you too. You have helped shape graduates who will go forth to shape the world for good. Students, as you cross this threshold, remember this: you are a difference maker, and your OCCC degree is undeniably valuable. At Oklahoma City Community College, we proudly serve over 18,000 students in credit-earning courses and another 5,000 in workforce and enrichment programs. As the state's largest provider of micro-credentials, we have awarded more than 17,000 credentials in the last year and a half, offering nearly 60 career-ready programs. The recognition for our college comes from far and wide. Forbes Advisor named our online psychology program one of the nation's top 10. Our cybersecurity program is a National Center of Academic Excellence in Cyber Defense. The Gray Frederickson Digital Cinema program ranks in the top 30 throughout North America. Our nursing students consistently outperform both state and national NCLEX averages, with the program ranked one of the top in the region. Newsweek ranked our college one of the top online colleges in the country. Yes, we teach innovation. Yes, that deserves a round of applause. It's Newsweek. Yes, we teach innovation. Most importantly, we train for it. We are the only Oklahoma college offering Mercedes-Benz and Hyundai Genesis programs, and we lead in EV, CNG, and propane vehicle technologies. Even our campus tells the story of care and sustainability. 14 years strong as a Tree Campus USA institution, and just this year we were named one of Oklahoma's best community colleges by Intelligent.com, which is paramount understanding the digital age in which we live. And speaking of which, the Tree Campus USA designation that we have sustained for 14 years, we owe to our vice president, who is retiring after nearly 4 decades at this institution, Executive Vice President Chris Snow. Where are you? Can you stand? Let's recognize him and his service to this institution. Thank you, Vice President Snow. This is more than a college. This is OCCC, where affordability meets achievement, and where every student has the power to advance to new heights. And we are just getting started. Graduates, the goal moving forward is to walk into rooms with humility, but never with hesitation, and use your gifts to elevate your life and illuminate the path forward for others. Today is a testament that you have the fortitude and the resolve to walk any path set before you with honor and purpose. Class of 2025, I want you to know that we see you, we believe in you, and we honor you. Keep blazing the trail. Go forward, go boldly, and may the wind of peace, power, purpose, and prosperity carry you into your destiny for the greater good of all mankind. God bless you and congratulations.